We zijn met High Five hier op Roadburn 2014 in Tilburg. We hebben 5 vragen voor 5 bands in deze stoel. Roadburn is well known for facilitating the best for their artists. What do you think of that?
I know our tour manager was trying to get answers about this and that before we came, and we literally didn't know what stage we were playing or anything, you know, other than when we were supposed to get in, when our sound check was. That was the only thing we knew. But everything else has been amazing. The sound, the stage, the crowd, like the food, everything that's happened since the second we got here has been top notch. So
they've treated us really well. We roll in, they've paid for our parking, we've got free beer, free food, we get to play for free. It's awesome.
The sound was incredible. We could definitely hear our flaws, and it's a professional sound staff for sure.
It's been amazing. Actually, it's kind of because of Walter Roadburn that we actually got signed and everything. It's actually his, we have to thank him for getting us where we are right now. And we were confirmed in August last year, and since then it's just been piling up and, amazing,
How would you respond on the festival director's quote on home away from home?
I understand what he means. Because it's a bit like, we played in the Roadburn Festival, I think 9 years ago with Hulk, my previous band. And of course he's a kind guy, and we felt like home, true.
Yeah, it's actually like the warmest festival greeting I've ever got, It's like... you go to these festivals like in your hometown and you know everybody. It's kind of like that, that vibe. You don't know everybody, but you get here and by day one you'll know everybody.
Oh yeah, I mean this is just my community. Ben and I just went for a walk, and he introduced me to all these metal guys and these legendary metal bands, and I was like, oh okay.
So you feel at home.
Yeah, I'm like, I've never met these people, but I feel like I know them already,
And he organized a small jam with Brandbjörk, and I love Walter as a kind guy, and he's doing the things well. I mean, good. And thanks Walter to invite us to Roadburn.
Name 2 things for 2014 that's going to be very important for your band.
Tour a lot. In good clubs in Holland. We love Holland. In Germany also. We love to go to Germany.
My bed, I swear to God, I'm gonna burst through my door when I get home, and I'm gonna run, and I'm gonna do one of those like big Superman leaps into my bed. I fucking can't wait to do that. I love touring, I love the road, but man, I'm gonna beeline from my bedroom, and I'm gonna stay there for 48 hours. And then what else is gonna be important in 2014?
This European tour, like for us, we've just put a record out with our Napalm Records in late March. And for us to have a record out over here is pretty amazing, and to put our feet in the water and just have a look around and showcase the band, and it's gone pretty well so far.
Well, I want to record this next album, that's for sure. We have some more tours. We have the festivals over here coming up, some festivals in the US coming up.
We just got off tour with Grand Magus. That was amazing. Grand Magus and Audrey Horn. It was crazy lineup, but it was a lot of fun. And basically just playing our asses off. I guess that stands out,
I don't know. You know what? The unknown is going to be important. I don't know, because shit always happens last minute that ends up being the best thing that happens to us all year, and it hasn't. We've been doing great, but that unknown thing that happens when you're least expecting it, and then all of a sudden you're playing with, one time it was Deep Purple, the other time it was Slash. So I'm looking forward to my bed and the unknown.
How would you describe your band's live performance in 3 words?
Oh shit, that's a real hard one. Got math that I can do instead? It's,
Electricity, soul, brotherhood.
Can you elaborate on that? Electricity?
Electricity. We all come from I come from hard rock. I mean, I'm an ultimate Bon Scott and AC/DC fan. For me, AC/DC, you know, electricity is clear to understand. You let electricity talk when you play hard rock. It's not only music; it's the that's it. Electricity, soul, because with our soul, rock and roll is nothing but noise. I mean, and brotherhood, because I cannot play with people that I don't like, and I love my band.
Chaotic, frenetic. 3 words.
Oh, yeah,
That's 2. Let's say 3.
I'd say power, riffs, and fuck.
Sweat.
Sweat, yeah. Honestly, I'm fucking soaked. It's brutal. You should see our drummer, man. He comes off stage and he takes his shirt and he squeegees it out.
Really?
And I swear to God, a bucket of water comes out of that fucking thing. So I may look wet, but he is soaked. We booked this tour 3 months ago and we weren't expecting much because we've only been here once before. And we booked this tour thinking, you know, I hope that there's going to be some people at the shows because we're doing a headline show. So it's kind of the weight is on us to draw people, and all the shows have been, half of them were sold out and the other half were, you know, super busy, and the crowds are just they just love rock and roll music.
Dirty, sweaty, and loud.
Why is it dirty?
I'm not sure if M's a word. Oh, it's just, we just like singing about dirty rock and roll. It's, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, you'll have to come check out a show.
Definitely. Yeah. So how do you get inspired then?
Look, just growing up on the shit we grew up on back home, you know, good Aussie bands, good American bands, good bands from all over the world. We just like drinking beer and playing loud music.
It's like getting kicked in the nuts in the face at the same time, you know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's just, you know, we're really energetic.
There's just a lot of things that I feel when I'm up there performing, and it's quite a bit more than 3 words could really describe. Like an animal essence you have to embrace as a performer to really strut it, to really perform it. You know, you kind of blank out and it just happens, you know.
How would you define the music scene around Roadburn?
I think it's all just a part of rock, and you know, just heavy music in general is welcoming more of the spectrum of rock back into. So it's not just a doom thing. It's not just a heavy rock thing.
I'm really a rock and roll guy, and so anything that is promoting rock and roll is always good with me. And so far, Roadburn for us has just been top notch, and we had a blast. It's unfortunate because we got to fly out of Amsterdam at like 6 a.m. tomorrow, so we're blasting in, playing a set, and we're blasting out. So hopefully have us back next year, Roadburn.
The people who come here are the people that really, really enjoy the music, and especially the eclectic music, you know. But I guess band-wise, it's really mostly, you know, the doomy, droney, you know, more stonery stuff, you know, that gets in here. But it's a good vibe, and there are a lot of different bands, but everybody's doing their own stuff. I guess that's the vibe you get here, you know. Everybody's doing their own stuff, you know.
When I played here 8 or 9 years ago, they were all the bands had that occult side or something mystical in Roadburn. It seems it's important in programmation that the band has soul and dark soul. That's what I love in the Roadburn.
Yeah, I'd say it's a special kind of scene. You know, we don't have enough of this sort of stuff in Australia. We have festivals when they're sort of more like 2 big marquee stages and a little tent. To have a whole street sort of and pubs all involved is pretty sick. So yeah, it's awesome.
The prisoner and the jailer are sharing the same thing. Behind his walls of hatred, there was a promise.